Hi everyone, welcome back to Crafty Chic Design. Today, my name is Tanya, and today, this feels like a follow-up to the last video I did. I feel like I kind of abruptly ended that video, so I wanted to come back on here because I was talking about working on some tumblers, which if you hear that beeping sound, that is the tumbler that I have. So I already got started on some tumblers. I already have them wrapped, ready to go. So I kind of just wanted to come in here and do some tumblers just to, because like I said, tumblers are something new that I'm offering my customers. So let's get this puppy out of here. Well, actually, let's turn it first. Guys, don't do this without wearing gloves, first of all. So, make sure you have some gloves on. I don't know why it's smoking like crazy. So let's pop in there again for the second time. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, I want to start working on some tumblers. Tumblers will be the first time I offer tumblers this year. Usually I do a lot of my glass cans, which here is one of them here that I've recently worked on. So offering tumblers is something new. I've never offered tumblers before. So I just want to try to, give them people something different to choose from. Like I use a tumbler. I use it at work all the time. I think it's great. I don't like walking around with those big old huge 40-ounce cups or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, it's not my thing, but I feel like these work great. My ice stays cold all day, so I fill it up maybe 2-3 times a day with some water in there or something. So I don't know, it works out great for me. So I've been working on that. Also today I have been working on some other stuff. I have been working on some candles today as well. I mean, I know I haven't talked about it, but you can see here I have my candles sitting on the table and everything like that. So just some other stuff that I'm working on. I want to start introducing candles into the business, but that takes a lot. I don't know if you need insurance or anything like that when you're working on candles or anything like that, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. So you can hear that beeping again. That tumbler is ready. That's the second time it's been through, so let's take it out. And let's grab some gloves here. Let me see if I can find my gloves. I leave everything laying everywhere. And nothing where it should be, right? So, got my gloves here. Let's take this puppy out of the tumbler. Ooh, it is smoking. I don't know if you can see that smoke, but it's hot. I'm not going to try to unravel that while it's hot. I'm going to set this on this pad. I have a pad sitting there. I'm not setting it on my table. So while that one's cooling off, I'm going to take this other tumbler that I already have prepared, and I'm going to put this one in there as well. I don't know if this parchment paper is something I'm supposed to be using or could use. It might be butcher paper that I'm supposed to be using, but I don't know. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants sometimes when I'm doing this stuff. So let's pop that one in there. Get that one going. This is still warm, but I have my heat protective gloves on. So let's see. We actually got anything. Like I said, I've been having somewhat success with the tumblers. The mugs, I don't know, not so much. Looks good. Looks good so far. They say that you should take this off because I don't know, I heard or somewhere that it will continue to supplement or something. I don't know if that was just true for the mugs or if that was true for this as well, but I don't know. So let's get that off. Oh my goodness, look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And there's no seam. Like I don't know where the seam is on here. Like there's no seam. That is absolutely beautiful. That turned out really nice. I'm very happy with that. That turned out really, really nice. I'm extremely happy with how this turned out. Oh. Okay, now we're going to turn this one again for the second time. Give it a second turn. Close that up. And try it again for a second. I wish my mugs turned out nice like that, but I'm having a hard time with these mugs. But this is gorgeous. Look at the color and the detail in that. I mean, I'm sure some teacher will be happy with this. Came out so pretty. I love it. So while we're waiting on that, I will, so this is one design here that I want to work on and put on one of my Libby glass cans. Like watermelon, I'm trying to get everything like ready for the summer and see what we can get going for the summer here. So I'm working on that. Like I just told you, I am in the process of working on some candles and maybe some wax melts. Some other things that I'm introducing into the business will be room sprays and card diffusers. I don't know if you've ever seen those like little glass card diffusers, but I will be working on that, but I will bring that up later in a different video. So hopefully you guys, you know, would like to see that stuff as well. I'm working on a lot of different things. So I'm just trying to keep the business going and keep growing in my craft business. I'm also doing some sewing projects. I'm still making my dog bandanas, and I am trying to make some Kindle cases. All that other stuff that I'm talking about, I definitely will be showing in the different video. So let's pop this one out and see what this one looks like. Now this one's a nurse theme one. I wasn't so sure about, I don't know if I did a good job on wrapping this one or not. So I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out. And that sucker is hot. So while that's cooling off, let me turn this off. So it doesn't beep. So let's see how well, whew, even with the heat gloves on, this sucker is hot. Oh my. It is extremely, extremely, extremely hot. Under the the masking tape, I do use heat resistant tape. But I saw somewhere in another video, I wish I can remember who it was that I saw. She used the heat resist, she used the duct tape to really seal it down to give it a nice seal. So I started doing that, and it actually really helped to really get the design sealed down on there. So, but this sucker does not want to come off. I'm not taking these gloves off either to try to get this off of here, because this is extremely hot and I'm not trying to burn myself. I do not want to end up in the emergency room with burn marks all over myself because I decided to mess with this stuff while it was hot. Let me see if I can find something to peel this off with. Maybe my let's try this. You got to be careful too. You don't want to like scrape it or anything like that. You just want to make sure you peel that paper up just a little bit so you can grab hold of it. I don't know. Let's see. For what I can see so far, it looks good. I mean, this is not coming off. It doesn't want to come off. It's like really super hot. Let's see here. It's like one of these little little pins here that I use when I'm weeding out stuff. So, as I say, you just want to be careful. You don't want to scrape it or scratch it. I don't know if you could. I think you could or can. So, you just want to be careful. Okay. So, this is a nurse theme one. It came out okay. You can see that here. I like the colors. This one was not as tightly sealed. I mean, you can see that seam down there, but I don't think it's completely lost. I still think, you know, someone would definitely love this as a nurse. So I don't think it came out too terribly bad. I mean, for the most part, I think they both came out pretty good. I mean, it's not terrible. Like I said, you can see the seam on here. You know, you can see that seam there, but I don't know if anyone will really pay that much attention to that. But this one definitely was perfect. Really love how this one came out. So we're going to move over here to my table where I am going to put together a Libby glass. So I need to work on some of those as well. I got a lot of stuff that I need to work on for my craft shows. So I need to get a lot of stuff done. First craft show, I think I talked about in my last video, is April 28th. So, I mean, that may seem far off, even though it's still, because it's still early in March, but I don't think that's too far off. So, when I put these on, I peel just a little bit. I do not like take the whole thing and peel it off and put it on there. I'm not that brave. I don't think that I would be able to do that. I know some people can do that. So I lift it up a little bit and then I take some of the plastic and I like cut it off so that I can kind of like lay it down a little bit. Because I want to definitely make sure that it is centered on here nicely. Because once you put these wraps on, they're not coming off. They are not coming off. These wraps, I mean, if you got a good one, they're gonna be, they're stuck. They're on here. And then I use this, my little squeegee here. Kind of squeegee it on there. Slowly peeling away at it. Try not to get any air bubbles in there or anything like that. Do a nice slow peel. Making sure that, you know, This is laying flat, and I look like already I'm having some type of issue here. Hopefully not. But I wanna get this on here nice and easy. I don't know. This one may not work here. Man, shoot. This is very complicated, guys. At least for me. I think I screwed this one up. I don't know. I don't think this one is working so great. Yeah. I don't think this one is working so great here. And what I usually do is cut them before I try to lay these down. And that's what I should have done with this one. Because it's just not, it's not working. I mean, what I can do is maybe cut this off. Try to salvage it that way, but let's see if we can do that. This is a mess. And this usually doesn't happen. But I think because I'm in front of the camera, now it doesn't want to work out for me. Isn't that how it always is? When you're trying to do something and show or demonstrate something, makes you look like a complete ass. Like you don't know what you're doing. And that's what I feel like right now. But, hey, you live and you learn, right? Things don't always work out the way you want them to. But eventually they work out, right? So, maybe I can put these on here. Kind of salvage this a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Oh, let's see. See if we can try to peel this away. Let's see if we can salvage this. Now, if you ever make this mistake with these, there is a way of like getting these off. I learned that you can take hot boiling water with soap and soak these in there, and that will remove sticky from the glass. And you can do it all over. So that is one way. If you put a design down and you don't like the way it came out, you can always get rid of it that way. Now, let's see. Let's take some of the other additional pieces and kind of put them around here. I mean, if you're doing this for the very first time and you're not sure about how to do it, definitely cut them in sections. That will make it easier for you. I feel like, especially like with a design like this where it's not fully, you know, like it's a complete wrap, but you can cut it into pieces. Because like I said, once this is on here, it's on there, and it's really hard to get it off. And these are not dishwasher safe, so you for sure need to wash it by hand. And the bamboo lid that comes with them, you need to wash that by hand. Do not put this in the dishwasher. See how hard this is? I mean, it is like super sticky and hard to come off. Oh, I don't know how anybody gets this stuff off of here. Like, I've been using them for a while, but and I started using them, I don't know, because I felt like the vinyl, you know, everybody was using the vinyl to make their cups. I just felt like that wasn't permanent enough for me. So that's why I started using these. And you can cut it again. I think I'll cut that again. Give me a little bit more space in here. So let's lay that down. This is super sticky. Oh my goodness, it's so sticky. So let me see where we can lay that. I think I'm gonna move this one off of here too. Just, you don't want them to overlap. You want to make sure that it doesn't overlap. If it overlaps, it's going to tear the other part off of the sticker. I don't know if you can tell how sticky this is by looking at it, but I'm having quite a difficult time with this here. So let's lay that there. Okay. See if we can place this one. I think right here would be good. A good placement for that one. Scrape it down again. Put my squeegee. I have so many of these laying around the house. I have them for this and have them for that. You never have enough tools, right? Let's get that off of there. Okay, we have room for one more. Yep, let's put this one here. Okay. Okay. And let's see. How does that look? I think we might have room for one more here. Maybe. Got a little stickiness there. And I usually wash these or wipe them off pretty good before I, set them up for my craft shows. I don't know. I don't think I need, maybe place it here. Don't want it to look too crowded. Let's see. I don't know. This looks pretty good. I don't know if I even need to add another one, but it's here, so might as well pop it on there. Or not. Nope, it doesn't look good there. Seems kind of crowded there. Maybe we should pop it on top of the lid. There we go. Pop it on top of the lid. There we go. I don't think it's going to stick on the lid, honestly. Nope, it will not stick on that lid. I think you have to, do something with that, but here we go. I think it turned out pretty cute. Yeah, like I said, these things are extremely sticky. You want to be careful and make sure. These are some other designs I'm working on. This is original design that I came up with. So, thank you guys again for watching my channel here at Crafty Chic Design. I know I have a lot of different projects I'm working on. I'll be getting more stuff ready for my craft fair. So definitely stay tuned. I will be showing some of my sewing projects and getting together some of the candles that I want to make, and hopefully, I don't know if that I'll have any of those ready for the first craft show that I have coming up. So I'm looking to sign up for some more craft shows, so we'll see. My goal this year is to do between 6 and 8 craft shows. I think last year I only did I think I did 4 last year. So the goal this year is to do between 6 and 8 craft shows. And like I said, my previous video, get my website up and going, which will be linked in this video, like in the previous video. So definitely go and check that out. And you know, if you guys have any suggestions, if there's any videos you want to see, please let me know. Like I said, I talked about in my last video, I want to get my subscription, you know, subscribers, I'm sorry, my subscribers up, you know, up to a certain amount, so that I want to give out some giveaways for the amount of subscribers that I have. So definitely looking forward to that. So just trying to grow this channel, be a little bit more confident in front of the camera. I've always had my confidence behind the camera, you know, spending 20 years as a photographer. That's where my confidence was, behind the camera. So trying to build up my confidence in front of the camera and just share in this channel my love of crafting and all things, you know, design and things like that. So hopefully that you learned something today, learn from my mistakes, learn from my, you know, the things that I am successful at. I want to be, you know, open and honest, and everything's not going to always be perfect when you're crafting, you know. So that's the thing about crafting. You know, we learn and we move on. We learn from our mistakes. We learn from each other in the crafting community. I think it's a great community to be a part of, and I'm just very happy to share everything I have here on my YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching here at Crafty Chic Design, and look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye.